You've looked at the form of Wings. You've looked at the form of Boogie. Tell me your analysis.
Both very wrong.
Well, I think Wings, his punches, just watching like the Keemstar thing that he filmed there, I think Wings looks like he punches harder and more accurate. He looks like he punches harder and more accurate. And like I said, like, bro, like Boogie's been a little cushy. Like if you could think of a person who's got some pent up anger on YouTube, like
it's these two.
Yeah, but Wings especially, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Wings didn't walk out there. Wings isn't even going to see Boogie. If he's smart, Wings will see Sean Ranklin in front of him. He's not going to see Boogie. He's going to see every person that's ever made a thing or a video or whatever.
What if he'd beaten up Keemstar right here? Like how crazy would that have been? If he'd taken this,
that's not even Keemstar.
That's overt flow. You can tell because
he looks a lot like him.
Well, except I'm pretty sure overt flow is like normal height.
But look, I mean, they look so much. You see, right?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, you're totally right.
I didn't know that was overt flow because I don't know him by like sight. But I made a joke the other day when I saw those two together, also wearing sunglasses at the same time. That Keemstar was like Hitler, that he had a body double at all times, ready to take that bullet for him so he can disappear down to Argentina with all his money. Like one day he's gonna push it too far and he's just gonna that avert flow button's gonna get pressed.
Man, I'm living my nightmare timeline, and I can't believe it that I'm happy with it. Because like my nightmare timeline, I was like, what if I like lose in spectacular fashion after like beefing with Keemstar a whole bunch? And thank you, my brother. And beefing with Keemstar so much. And like, what if like that happens? And I'm like, then what if Keemstar makes my dream match happen and actually gets Wings out to the UK? Then I'm gonna have to be like, Keemstar is the best YouTuber that ever existed. And he doesn't even have a YouTube channel anymore. I don't even think he's allowed to. Yeah, exactly. He's like, here I am. I'm like, well, I lost, and fucking Wings is in London. I'm here to watch him. I'm like, it's actually kind of chill, this whole thing, you know?
I didn't know Keemstar wasn't a YouTuber anymore.
I want to give my 2 cents on watching those two throw punches, because the thing that we noticed way back when we first saw that first footage of Boogie was that like he doesn't rotate his hips. It's all arm punches. And that's not poor technique. You don't fix that with a trainer. That's someone who's immobile. That's someone who has a handicap because of their weight and hip issues. So that's why I say these guys don't need trainers. All you're going to do is get hurt. Like, all they could do is overtrain. They're both handicapped men. You're not going to teach them this new physical skill that requires coordination and endurance and power and all those things combined.
You know what? But you know what? I think like what a trainer can do is finding what's good for you. And I've gone to a trainer like when I was in bad shape, and he was like, let's go on our let's do crab walking. And he made me crab walk, and I never saw him again. I was like, fuck that, too hard. Like I don't mean to be rude, but like if I'm like a trainer for Boogie or Wings, and I've been there too, I was like, for over 310 pounds. If you're a trainer for me, I just want someone to come with a fucking leash, put it on my neck, and take me for a walk. If that's the level that I need, then I like that I have the accountability, and I've paid for a person to come take me for a walk. So they should have hired a dog walker and had them walk around the block
that he needed
3 times a day. And you know what? That would be a big deal.
Look, there's
lift
this
with your knees.
Oh my God.
All right, this is silly and for YouTube. I think you should have hired a trainer. And I surprised I'm the only one who thinks that. Like, someone teach this guy to keep his hands up. Someone teach this guy what defense looks like, to blade his upper body. Like, these are all things that are quick.
Yeah, look, he almost hurt himself. He almost hurt himself right there.
Someone teach him to set up his right with his left, right? Jab, jab, hook. Like just some combo.
What for?
Because he doesn't know that. There is some low-hanging fruit of improvement that they didn't grasp. They're just going to show up with emulating people they've seen on TV and never having learned, really?
I mean, they've seen the best in the world. They've been watching.
Do you think? Let me be like crazy for a second. Okay. There's no shot that these two guys are like posted up with fucking Mountain Dews and hot Cheetos in the same hotel right now, and they're like doing rock paper scissors to see who takes the fall in the first round, 1:30 in, and they're both like, "Fuck Keemstar."
There's no way Wings would do that. Wings knows he has the W.
So Wings would do that. Wings has tried to do things like that before.
I know
what I
you're
will
talking
say,
about.
he's
I know.
literally
I
tried
actually
to-
know this.
He's literally tried to pay people to take the fall before. Like, okay, so don't act like don't say Wings wouldn't do this.
I didn't know.
I know so much about
Yes,
him.
Yeah. When
Me
people
too.
try to fuck, people be like, Wings wouldn't do that. I'm like, actually, he did that. Here's the recording.
Can you fill me in? What was the
All right,
fight?
quickly,
thing?
what happened was after he lost that 1v1 on Bog infamously to
Syndicate.
help Syndicate. There
Oh
was
my
a
God,
big-
Zach, amazing work.
this is literally his communications with Syndicate, maybe a few days to a week afterwards, after there was a big stink. He's wanting to redo the match, and he's wanting Syndicate to take the fall, and they're going to split the prize money that's going to be put up by Alki David to stream the whole thing. And in this deal, if you look carefully, Wings gets the money, I think, right?
No, he's splitting it 3,000, 2,000 Syndicate's way. So he's going to
You
give
guys
him
met?
60%.
Okay,
So
there it is.
that-
Yeah,
Sorry, you happened to accidentally mention like the one person more fascinating than either of them. Have any of you met Alki David?
Yeah,
You met him in person?
Mm-mm.
I spent a weekend with him.
He
He tried to hire me. He tried to hire me to run one of his companies.